everyone, and welcome to a new show that is something that I've been working on for quite a while. Didn't know how I was going to do it, but I think I've figured it out. And basically, I'm going to be reviewing TV shows or movies that I watched the night before and letting you know what I think of them, how you can get hold of them, and also I won't try and give out too much of the plot lines because I don't want to spoil it for you. But I thought maybe it'd be kind of nice to let you know what's really good and what's really not good. And I also wanted to bring in some new perspective on old movies and old shows, which would be kind of my favorite part of this because I've watched a few shows recently that I used to love and they haven't really aged very well, I guess. So I want to review some of them as well. And so, but today I am going to review Cat Person for you, which is a 2-hour movie, which is very rare for me to get through a 2-hour movie. So that tells one thing, it's very good. It was kind of car crash TV for me. I kept watching it because I just needed to know what was going to happen next. And every minute that I watched it, I was kind of like, oh my God, what's going to happen next? I don't really want to look, but I have to look. So I'm going to look just between the eyes. Oh, yes. It's classed as a horror thriller. I don't know if it was horror. I wouldn't say it was horror. More a thriller. Definitely a story about growing up and relationships when they're first starting out and all the pitfalls of that and how difficult it is to communicate with someone that you don't know. And so this is the spiel. A college student, and I'll read it off my cheat sheet because I can't remember stuff because I'm getting old. College student Margot and Robert, a mysterious older man, meets at work, engage in text-based connection, but their in-person encounters are awkward. That kind of like says it basically what it is. Their relationship power dynamic shift, causing Margot to oscillate between finding Robert charming and menacing, leading to a perilous climax, which it was quite perilous. The end was kind of like, ooh. Directed by Susanna Fogel and written by Kristen Roupenian and Michelle Ashford. I hope I said those names right. Stars Emilia Jones, Nicholas Braun, and Geraldine Viswanathan. And I have to say that her acting was really good in this. I really enjoyed her character. She was like the main character's best friend, and she was the one that helped the Emilia through this relationship. Basically, the young girl, who's played by Emilia Jones, met this guy at work, and they exchanged numbers, and during their text exchanges went really, really well. But as soon as they were together, it wasn't great. And he was a lot older than her. There was a really cringy moment when she couldn't go in a bar because she was too young, which I find, as living in England, was really bizarre because she was 20. So, you can do so much by the age of 20, but you can't drink in a bar. I found the whole thing like really cringy when they were together, so awkward. I enjoyed, sort of, like, if you can use the word enjoyed, I liked the way it was treated, and it was reminiscent of when I was really young, and I'm pretty sure that most of us have had those relationships at one time or another where it's just like, oh my God, where's this going? I'll just keep going and hopefully it gets better, and it didn't get better, and the ending was horrific and sad, but I really enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed the way that there was a little bit of mix of comedy in there, and I loved the comedy parts, like absolutely hilarious, funny parts in it. And that is life. That is growing up. And I think that anybody who's like, I think anybody would enjoy this movie. Young people, so they know that they're not alone. And that there's lots of pitfalls to finding new love. Also, I think the character played by Nicholas Braun, he had autism. So it wasn't like a out there autism, but he did have obsessions with Harrison Ford, and he kind of related his love life with Harrison Ford's characters that like in the movies that he did. And so that was kind of weird, and I think that made him have a little bit of a warped sense of reality, and that was kind of what come forward. And unfortunately, Emilia Jones's character kind of took those as like, oh, these are red flags, and this guy's freaky, and he's giving off serial killer vibes. So basically, by the end of the show, it was they separated, and it kind of come to a crazy end. And I think both of them made mistakes. It wasn't just one person, it was both of them made mistakes, which I liked, the fact that they both made mistakes, and it really wasn't one person's fault how it all went. So at the very beginning of the show, I just want to mention that there was a quote which I want to put to you, and the quote was a Margaret Atwood quote. Margaret Atwood. Men are afraid that women will laugh at them, and women are afraid that men will kill them. And I think that kind of epitomized the whole movie and why it was how it was. I would give this movie a big thumbs up, though. I really enjoyed it. The acting was amazing and very, very well directed, perfectly done. There was no shaky vision that I hate, and it was just nicely timed, well timed, good bits of humor in there, nice mix all together. So yeah, thumbs up for Cat Person. I think you should watch it. You might not agree with me. Let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll see you next time.